My VM instances run on Contabo, a VPS provider. Using the Happy CLI tool, I will demonstrate how to integrate MCP without writing a single line of code. There are two ways to run the Happy command, what I call the headless mode and the MCP mode. In the MCP mode, this command prints some API statistics like the number of endpoints and models that the Swagger specification provides. Then it starts a web server with the entire MCP implementation, including the OpenAPI specification, the MCP specification, and the controller scaffolding. The headless mode is intended for brownfield projects where you already have an existing backend application and want to integrate the MCP part. The head part is the current backend application, and the server defined in the OpenAPI specification consumes its business logic. This command will start a web server with MCP implementation, but will not use the controller scaffolding. Instead, it will consume the business logic using the existing backend application, in this case, the API contabo.com, that is specified in the Swagger specification. If I test the MCP server in VS Code, you see here that I have already 90 tools provided by the MCP server. I'm going to test this, but I'm going to test with a token that already expired for you to see that it will fail with an authentication error. Now, let's test this in Postman. You see here, I have the complete list of the tools provided in the MCP server without coding anything. The endpoints are taken from the Swagger specification, and then Happy Server implement those as tools. Okay, let's provide the parameters, execute that. This is going directly to the server to execute the specific endpoint in that brownfield server already implemented. Let me show you here in the logs. So this is the response from the server, the JSON. We can format the JSON and review to compare that with the actual Contabo admin panel. And you will see that the information that I get in that JSON is exactly the one that I have in my admin panel. Be happy and go Rebels! Do you want to download the Happy CLI tool? Comment on LinkedIn or Twitter and I will send you the link directly.